Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. So we are going to get into doing all of the new missions for the legendary Goku event. I did put up the video yesterday, team building, going over various different builds and things that you can run for the event to complete all of the missions. We are going to jump in and start doing them all right here. So I decided to start with Universe Survival Saga, just because this is going to be one of the easiest ones. I'm obviously using like all of the teams that I mentioned in my, all of the units that I mentioned in my video that would be sort of honourable mentions. The team is heavily going to revolve around our superstar Peppy Gals. As you can see on this rotation, we've obviously got the LR, we've got the Tech Caulifla, who I'm floating off so she can be on rotation with STR Kale. All three of those units are just going to take no damage by the end of the event. Obviously Tech Caulifla will dodge all the way through until Int UI, but they all stack their defense, so they're just not going to take any damage. They all get multiple super attacks. The LR, Kale and Caulifla and Kale get multiple super attacks against the Pure Saiyan enemy and Universe Survival Saga enemy that is Goku. So we are going to be sitting pretty there. I've also brought the Int Ribrienne, because of the number of Peppy Gal's allies that we have on the team. She gets a pretty significant buff. I mean, look at that, we already took double digits for a super attack. And then, so basically, we're running double Jiren leads, but they are just going to be off-rotation units. They are, like, essentially the liabilities, almost, on the team. Especially on this rotation, considering we've got double STR units, so that's not ideal. I guess we'll just start off like this. It's not going to matter too much. If we need to use an item early on, we can. I'm not going to worry too much about trying to do things like no items on any of these. This is definitely an unfortunate rotation to start off the AGL Goku with a full STR rotation. And of course the Goku cannot be stunned at any point during the event, so Jiren's passive is essentially useless. But Kale going to come in very clutch. Multiple super attacks is good, not just for the fact that she's going to be stacking much faster, but obviously the fact that we're going to be able to dish out a ton of damage as well. So both the Jirens are going to end up getting floated off, and then this Ribrienne is going to be our other third slot unit. On top of being very good defensively herself, she's also a Peppy Gal's support unit. So yeah, she's just going to help out massively when she floats onto both rotations. So Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta as well, obviously going to be fine by himself. He builds up his defense quite nicely. Hopefully we can get quite a lot of build up before he transforms. But he should be fine all the way through the event as well. The only thing, I guess, really that could pose an issue is when we get to Int UI Goku. If he gets super attacked, he's probably still going to take quite a bit of damage. So, I mean, there you go. We're getting super attack right now. 27k. I mean, that's not too bad this early on. I honestly feel like this is going to be one of the easier ones. There's a couple that I think will be very easy. Obviously, as long as you have the right units. But, like, this trio of Peppy Gal's units that we're using on our two main rotations are absolutely gonna dominate this event. So thing is, I don't want to go for it too quickly, because we do need to build up Caulifla's defense, obviously, because we are going to get to a point where we get to Int UI Goku and she can't dodge. So in fact, I might even have to, like, well, there's almost going to be no way to slow down. I might just deliberately not super with Jiren here. Maybe I'll do that. I might deliberately not super with Jiren on, like, every rotation that he comes onto, because that at least lets us go for a little bit longer, because obviously the STR Kale and the LR Kale and Caulifla are going to be getting multiple super attacks, even if they didn't get enough key to super, which on the team setup we have at the moment is impossible. But yeah, we are going to fly through this stage. So of course he gets an additional super. Don't give him the orbs, but Jiren's like, nope, I want a super attack anyway. So but I mean, we're still at a point where even he's not going to take much damage at this point. So let's put you in the front. So Kale and Caulifla, yeah, their defense already up to 200,000. So we definitely don't need to worry here. And obviously one of the good things about this team is pretty much everyone on the team, in fact almost pretty much everyone on the category, has the Tournament of Power link, apart from maybe 1 or 2 exceptions. So considering the fact that they share 3 key link, and then of course you have like Prepared for Battle, the 2 Saiyan girls obviously link really well together on the other rotation, which is no one's going to have a problem super attacking at any point. And of course I do have 1 dupe in my LR Kale and Caulifla, so they can crit, as you saw there, which again is going to expedite the process. Like I say, that could come back to bite us later on because of the of not being able to stack the base Kale and base Caulifla quickly enough, but hopefully it's not going to come to that. I mean, I would imagine, unless we get some really bad luck with taking super attacks in a slot that we would rather not, we're probably going to get most of the way through this without having to use any items. So if needs be, we could just brute force our way through Int UI Goku at the end by using a ton of items. So, but yeah, I mean, we're making pretty good progress already. Obviously this team not going to be winning any speed runs or anything like that, but is still going to be very effective. Let's go for these, and then of course, not to forget, we are going to get at least 1 or 2 Dokkan modes along the way as well. So I want to try, now that the bar is starting to get close to being full, I would quite like to defeat the Super Saiyan 3 Goku before we get it. Because on this Legendary Goku event, you definitely don't want to be getting a Dokkan attack super close to the end of one of the phases, because it's quite a waste. Even if you don't need the heal, you just want the damage. But I mean, we're still taking double digits from type disadvantage over here with the STR Kale. And then what is Ribrienne gonna take here? Of course, she's gonna get super attacked. 56,000. That's really not that bad at all. Okay, so Vegeta's gonna transform, maybe a little bit earlier than I would have wanted, but this is gonna increase our damage output even more. Yeah, we'll do this. Look at all these AGL orbs. Yeah, I guess I should avoid a super with Jiren as well. I mean, Kale and Caulifla are going to super attack multiple times here. Obviously, the more they attack, they build up their chance to dodge, as well as the fact that they stack defense when they super. So they're either going to take very little damage or 0 damage at all. So they are absolutely going to crush it here. Thinking about it, I didn't even bring Bergamo. There's literally so many units that you can bring that are good for this stage, but I feel like this build is probably one of the best. Like, I could have bought Bergamo instead of Blue Evolution Vegeta, but Blue Evolution Vegeta definitely links better with Kale and Caulifla than Bergamo would. So hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me later on. If this run ends with a UI super attack on Blue Evolution Vegeta, then I'll be very sad. Wow, even Jiren taking... Of course, okay. So Jiren not going to tank super attacks as well. Yeah, 185k. Okay. But I mean, look at this. This like first slot, we're just going to take 0 damage. And then we can give you all of those. And then I guess we might as well get Jiren a super. Jiren, I would hope Jiren doesn't even need to super here. Then Goku will just be dead. But we will see. Also, my Caulifla has no dupes. My STR Kale has 1. So I need to double check actually, because I know Kale... Does Kale stack attack and defense? I'm pretty sure she does. Yeah, let's get these additional super attacks. Not quite as much damage, unfortunately, because we didn't get any crits with Kale. Okay, additional super. Ooh, for a minute, then I thought that was Jiren getting super attacked again. But that's the one thing with this event. This Goku. Oh, okay, good. Goku always seems to know exactly where the best place to super attack is. So there he goes. I mean, as long as we avoid the Dokkan attack here, we'll be all good. because Kale and Caulifla are going to get multiple super attacks and finish off Goku here. So no Dokkan attack, so that allows us to go straight into the God Goku phase on the next turn and get the Dokkan attack. In a way, not ideal, because I would very much have liked to have gotten it with LR Kale and Caulifla, not the. I guess our best option is going to be STR Kale, because I don't want to break up the rotation and give it to Jiren. Because I could put. See, ideally I would want to do this, because obviously Caulifla is not going to take any damage here, but getting the Dokkan attack with her would be really bad. Yeah, raises attack and defense. Raises attack and defense, okay. So, I thought they did, but... Okay, so we'll go ahead and get the Dokkan attack with Kale. And there we go. We should be perfectly fine here to not take any damage. Yep. Okay, so let's get a nice big Dokkan attack. Not going to do a huge amount of damage with this first one, because... Oh, let's give me a quick one. Hey, there you go. Not often I catch them super quick ones with the old mouse on the emulator, so that's pretty good. I mean, we still got about 100,000 HP, so we should be okay. We've obviously been building up our defense quite significantly. That's like no damage at all, though. That's really bad. We're basically not going to get a heal out of that at all, so I probably will have to go ahead and use an item here. Is he going to super attack Jiren? Is Goku just going to constantly super attack me in the last slot? Because it's looking that way. Here, Jiren's going to come in and do more damage than the Kale Dokkan attack. But as long as we don't get supered, we'll be all good. Yeah, okay, good. Not much of a heal, but it's kind of what I expected. So let's go ahead and do this. Do this. Shall I heal here? Blue Evolution Vegeta or Jiren getting super attacked would be pretty bad. In fact, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's get a heal and an attack up, just so we can start powering through even faster. Because we do have 2 units here with type disadvantage, so if we don't get crits, we're not going to do a huge amount of damage on this turn. But 3.41, a million attack stat though for Kale and Caulifla. So yeah, get some crits for me, girls. No, okay. Well, 500,000. I guess that's not the worst thing in the world. And then yeah, the fact that they can then deliver an almost 2 million attack stat 12 key super as well. Pretty good. Hey, there's that crit. And then the additional from the hidden potential system as well. We like it. How much is this going to... Oh, well, there you go. 0. 0 is how much that's going to do. Now, Blue Evolution Vegeta does build up his chance to crit the more he attacks. But didn't get too lucky that time around. Wow, he's taking 20k from normals. Okay, so at least this is the last tech phase, though, so we don't have to worry too much. We do need to be careful against Int UI Goku, then, if Blue Evolution Vegeta's taking that much damage. I mean, look at this. Perfect. Just no damage in the first slot, thank you. And then those for you, and those for you. And of course, the great thing about the 3 Saiyan Girl units that we've got constantly stacking their defense is if we pick up same type orbs, they're going to give us tons of healing as well. So shouldn't be too much of an issue to survive. We're going to obviously try and save our damage mitigation items until we get to the UI Goku phases. But yeah, look at this. Kale with the 1 dupe getting up to over 1.5 million attack stat now. Very good. Obviously with the Ribrienne support on the rotations, that definitely helps. She's at least got type advantage here, so how much is this going to do? Eh, not bad. I mean, considering she's here to be a support unit, I will take that. So this is going to be a GG for God Goku here, I think. Even if we don't get crits with Kale and Caulifla, I think we should be okay. So I'm just going to keep picking up same type orbs, keep building up that Dokkan bar, and then another dodge. So yeah, without the support you can see quite a significant difference, but still 2.7 million. That is pretty darn good. Come on, I need crits. Stop not critting. But yeah, you are, if you're running these girls, you're definitely going to have to get used to seeing this super attack over and over again. But there you go, we get the crit, take out GOKU, and now we go on to Super Saiyan Blue. So of course, this rotation we have a ton of STR units on deck. I don't know why I would expect anything different. So let's give you this. I think we will go ahead and use... Do we need to use an Icarus here? I think it's very unlikely we can die in one turn. Although, I guess Kale's not over 200k defense yet, so either Kale or Jiren would get done in by a super attack here. So we're going to go ahead and use an Icarus, why not? Watch him super attack Caulifla now, though, and we'll take 0 damage. But yeah, these definitely, the fact that we're at Blue Goku already and their defenses aren't that high, yeah, of course he would. It does make me a little bit concerned for Int UI Goku, but I think with the amount of damage output that we're going to have, we should be able to power through that part fairly easily. Plus, of course, once we get to UI Goku, Kale and Caulifla are going to be getting an additional super attack as well. So we are going to have a lot of damage output. Get a crit, Jiren? No? Okay. 180,000. Wow, that's so bad. But yeah, if we could save up, if we can get the next Dokkan attack against the STR UI Goku, preferably with Kale and Caulifla, that would be pretty crazy. Could potentially one-shot. Maybe not that much, but that would be very good. Give you those. We still have the Whis active actually, yeah, so I really don't need to worry at all. Give you those. I'm pretty sure once it's maxed out, Kale and Caulifla's dodge is something ridiculous, like 66%. So we are either going to take 0 damage or just not a lot of damage. Because obviously by the time we get to Int UI, they can't dodge at all. But they're not going to need to because they're just not going to take damage. But here we go. Get off these super attacks again. Come on, give me more crits. Crits is what I need. Another dodge. I feel like we're kind of already in this position where we are fairly safe. We just got to mainly worry about super attacks. Vegeta or Ribrienne would definitely take a lot of damage from a super. Double digits with the Icarus active, crazy. There we go. Dodges all around, so that's what we like to see. Oh yes, look, I mean these are the kind of rotations we want to see though. Just put Caulifla in the first slot so she takes no damage, and then STR orbs for Jiren. So we don't have an item active now. I'm risking it a little bit, but I think even with a super in that last slot against Jiren, we wouldn't die. We do have 400,000 HP on this team, so we should be perfectly fine here. I definitely would appreciate it if you super attack Caulifla. There you go. Good stuff, good stuff. And that is why Caulifla is ridiculous on this event. Up until Int UI Goku, and then we'll see what happens. If we get brutally murdered once we get to Int UI Goku, I'm going to be very unhappy. But yeah, I guess what we'll do once we get to Int UI Goku is I'll just float off Caulifla and have Jiren on rotation with Kale. Unless we start on the if we start on the Kale rotation, I'll probably pop an Icarus like straight away. So let's see, what's their defense now? 506,000. Okay, so how much health are we going to get back from 2 orbs? Wow, almost 10% of our total health. Okay, well, good stuff. So, yeah, they're not going to take any damage, even if they actually get hit. But no, they are literally just going to not take any damage. So, okay. But yeah, this is, I think you can kind of see at this point why I was pretty confident that this was going to be one of the easier runs. Now, obviously, I understand that not everybody is going to have LR Kalen Caulifla. That would be the perfect spot to replace them with Bergamo. Units like MVP 17 is very good. The Bota Magetta that I mentioned in my team building video as well is pretty underrated, but very good. There's a couple of options, but obviously none of them are quite as ridiculous on this event as LR Kale and Caulifla are. I mean, anytime you get a unit that infinitely stacks their defense, and then part of their passive means that the event that you're on means they're automatically getting multiple super attacks, then obviously that is going to be incredibly good. So Jiren should finish off Blue Goku here even without a crit. His health is so low. We get a crit anyway, so there we go. Good stuff. So now we go on to STR UI. This is the final stage that we can dodge with Caulifla, but at least we can still dodge. Definitely a little bit concerned about Ribrienne in the last slot here. She does have 100,000 defense, but that's not a lot. Kale's up to 240,000 now, though, so that is pretty good. Let's go ahead and do this. Again, we're still in a situation where a super attack in that last slot is not going to kill us. We could come very close to dying, because I don't know how much she's going to take from normals. But we should be okay here. .39, not too bad. Definitely need some crits though. Give me them crits. I gave Kale a bit more crit than I maybe would normally for an STR unit with one dupe. I like to try and keep it fairly balanced, and then when I get the second dupe, like balance it out a bit more. But oh, still 125k. Okay. But yeah, considering I only have the one dupe in her, and I'm not really going to use her too much outside of doing this particular run on this event, I decided I might as well give her a little bit extra crit, since she does get all of those built-in additionals. And Ribrienne coming in with the dodges there. Shame we couldn't get a ton of AGL orbs together, but one orb still a pretty decent amount of health there, though. Can't complain. Oh no, we're gonna end up getting the Dokkan attack with Kale again, aren't we? That is not an outcome that I am looking forward to. I'm gonna have to try and pick up no same type orbs next turn, and then maybe we can avoid the Dokkan attack, because then we should be able to get the Dokkan attack with Kale and Caulifla, and considering we've already started dealing damage to Goku, we might actually get to finish him off with that. But I mean, these guys are going to put out a pretty ridiculous amount of damage overall, because now that we are against UI Goku, we are against a Pure Saiyan and Universe Survival Saga enemy, so we're getting double additional supers. And then, of course, the hidden potential system can play into that as well. So you can potentially get 4 supers and a normal attack out of Kale and Caulifla in these last 2 stages. Oh, there you go. So that's the hidden potential system additional. So yeah, 4 super attacks, 1 18 key, 3 12, and then a normal attack as well. So that was an absolute ton of damage that we just did with them. Pretty good. So these two working pretty well together. And look at that, Vegeta doesn't want to be left out, so he's getting the hidden potential additional super attack as well. He hasn't super attacked me yet. This concerns me slightly. I mean, with the Android 8 active, yeah, of course. Of course. So with the Android 8 active, normal attacks are never going to deal that much damage to us, but that's not ideal for sure. That kind of damage means that we are facing death if it happens again on this turn. And I don't want to get the Dokkan attack here. So I might have to heal again. But I mean, we've got 4 items left. We are, if we can not get the Dokkan attack here, then we probably beat STRUI Goku next turn. Hey, there we go. And there's a bunch of AGL orbs there as well. So that means LR, Kale and Caulifla can clean this up next turn. And then we are on to Int UI Goku with 4 items left. So I'm pretty sure our, as long as we're careful with our item usage, we're not really in any danger of dying now. Because, yeah, multiple supers here from Kale. So multiple attack and defense raises from her. She's probably getting fairly close to the level of being able to take super attacks with very little damage now as well. So we are looking pretty good at the moment. I mean, in a way, actually now it's kind of... We did so much damage to UI Goku now up until this point that it's almost overkill getting the Dokkan attack now. But, oh well. That's what's happening. And we've even got Ribrienne on rotation for the extra Peppy Gal support. So, yeah, this Dokkan attack is going to do a lot of damage. Plus, he can't dodge it. He hasn't dodged any attacks so far, I noticed. Unless I did completely... Oh, no. Okay, it tried to catch me out again with another quick one. And I was not quite as responsive this time. But, yeah, 3.1 million attack stat thanks to Ribrienne. So... yeah, this is going to be a lot of damage right here. Yep. Wow, he did survive, but I mean, not that it matters with all of the built-in additional attacks that we're now able to get. Which in a way just helps out Kale and Caulifla even more, because yet another super attack means yet another defensive stack, so... good stuff. And then of course we will be on full health. So whew, I think it's probably safer to leave Caulifla in the middle here then, because there's more attacks in the last slot, so there's kind of no point. The idea would be to float her off so we can try and avoid damage where possible, but like, if there's more attacks in the last slot, then it's not really worth doing that. So we're going to go ahead and pop the Icarus, because obviously we are on full health. See, it's the best item to use in this circumstance. Ideally, he'll super attack Kale, because her defense is very high now, so that stacked with the Icarus means we should take basically no damage from a super. So if you could go ahead and super attack Kale here, that would be very good. It's not going to happen though, is it? Nope. He's going to super attack Caulifla, isn't he? I feel it in my bones. Of course. Of course! Why wouldn't he? Right? So what's this going to do? She hasn't stacked as much. Wow! 200k with an Icarus active. That is actually insane. Okay, well. Let's see. So we get the most health out of Kale and Caulifla. So let's do this. And then grab those. Yeah, look at that. 4 orbs gave us that much health back. Okay. So, there we go. Icarus is still active, so I don't need to worry about using another item or anything here. But yeah, that Goku, man, he knows. He knows where to super attack at all times, pretty much. It's very irritating. But yeah, here we go. So, the Kale and Caulifla super attack train continues yet again. It's, like I mentioned earlier, you kind of just have to get used to seeing Kale and Caulifla super attack animations over and over again in this event, because they are just getting so many super attacks. We definitely need them to be critting more though, if we want to be getting through this final stage a little bit faster. But we should be all good here. I mean, we're not going to take basically any damage this turn. Unless Jiren gets super attacked. So you can't super attack in the middle this time, can you? You know, where I would love you to super attack. But let's see, maybe he won't super attack this turn. Hard to say. At least Jiren lowers defense with his super attack as well. So slowly but surely we will start to increase the amount of damage that we're doing. Now, lightning won't strike twice in the same place, right? Like we can leave Khalifa in the middle. See, she's only up to 157,000, and then Inra Brienne's only at 100,000. So not the best. Give you those. Should still get a reasonable heal though. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, let's go ahead and use this. Use the Android 8. Get that little bit of extra defense. It's not going to help us out against a super attack, but it does mean that normal attacks should deal basically no damage to both Kale and Khalifa here. And then I think what we'll do is, of course, on the next turn, maybe I'll use... Wow, really? Come on. At least we still get the defense stacks from her actually super attacking. But there you go. We got one to connect. We got the crit as well. But yeah, maybe next turn I might use the future Bulma. So we can get a bunch of extra attack with Kale and Khalifa. This shouldn't do a huge amount of damage thanks to how high... Yeah, there you go. Because Kale's defense is so high. Because normally an Android 8, because it only boosts your defense number rather than giving you damage mitigation, you do need to have like probably around 300,000 defense to be able to tank super attacks with double digits. But fortunately, Kale's defense was so high already that the Android 8 put her over the top for that damage. So that's what we like to see. Will he super attack me in the first slot? Maybe not. I think maybe I won't use the items here. I don't know. I like to... I don't want to use all of my heals. Well, I don't like using healing items when I'm on full health. That's the problem. So I'm just going to not use an item here. Hopefully Jiren will be okay in the last slot as long as he doesn't get supered. Same goes for Vegeta in the first slot. Good, good. So ideally now he will try and super attack Kale and Khalifa because they're just not going to take any damage. And look at that. Vegeta actually coming through with some crits. That's what we like to see. And then here go the Saiyan gals again. So let me know down below in the comments. I haven't really determined an order that I'm going to do these. So let me know what one you guys would like to see most. I'm sure there is a specific one that some of you guys out there are having more trouble with than others. So let me look at all these dodges. Let me know which one you would like to see next, because I'm not too fussed about the order that I put them out in. I'll probably try and record a bunch all at once, and then I'll see what you guys think when it comes to what order to release them in. So let me know in the comments. Keep an eye out on Twitter. I might post like a poll every now and then, something like that. Like maybe if I record like 2 or 3 runs in one day, I'll post a poll. Of course he super attacks Jiren. This is going to do a lot of damage, but because we're on full health, yeah, 267,000. Basically, we're at a point where we basically can't like die in one turn as long as we're on full health. So that's really good. We will have to go ahead and do this. So we'll give you that. Give you that. And then, wow, that didn't work out well. No super attack for Jiren. This is probably the best way to go now for this, because then next turn we could, if we wanted to, even though I don't think we're going to take a lot of damage this turn, but next turn I could use the future Bulma, and then the multiple super attacks from Kale and Khalifa should probably be all she wrote, unless of course he goes ahead and dodges like he did right then. So But yeah, Kale getting 3 super attacks every turn. That's 2 turns in a row now. He's dodged 2 of her 3 super attacks. So that's the only thing I'm concerned about happening if we put all of our eggs into one basket for trying to win on the next turn. That we're just going to have that happen and everything go horribly wrong. Okay, no super. Definitely a little bit concerned for Ribrienne in the final slot, because if I use the princess, if I use the future Bulma now and we don't kill him and he does a load of damage to Ribrienne, we don't have a heal for next turn. So let's see. I mean, with Ribrienne on rotation, Kale and Caulifla do have a ridiculously high attack stat. So actually, you know what? Let's just go for it. Let's go all out. Let's go beyond. Plus Ultra. Take out UI Goku this turn. Or at least that's the plan. Watch him now dodge. Like many, many times. Okay, he's going to start off with a super. So that's perfect. I should have actually defense checked Kale and Caulifla, because I haven't done it for a few turns. But this is going to do nothing. Yep. 69 damage. I love it. I don't know. I wonder how Dokkan like determines you know when a unit's going to take double digits, but like I always wonder how it determines exactly how much that double digit damage is going to be, because we took 69 damage from a super attack and then 87 damage from a normal attack. So very interesting there. Over 2 mil on the 12 key supers now, thanks to the Ribrienne passive and the future Bulma combined. I definitely underestimated Goku's defense and just how much HP he actually still has with those bars, because I don't think we are going to take him out here. We definitely need crits if we want to be finishing this off this turn. But there you go, that's a good start from Vegeta. Yes, start as we mean to go on. Give me the hidden potential additional. Oh, okay. Oof, 45,000. Okay. Ooh. That leaves me slightly concerned for Ribrienne here, because I was not expecting Vegeta to take that much damage. Yeah, 50,000. Oof. Oh dear. Well, that's not good. Okay, so Princess Snake is still active. Sorry, the future Bulma is still active, so Caulifla's defense is okay. Basically, as long as Caulifla doesn't get super attacked, I think we still win here. Unless, of course, like Goku goes on a massive dodging spree again. But hopefully Kale, over 2 million attack stat now. No, Goku, stop. I was going to say, hopefully Kale is going to be the final nail in the coffin here. But that one dodge really hurt. Oh, the no crits is so bad. Because unless Caulifla crits, she will not take out Goku here. And with no dupes, she's only at level 5 crit. Oh, she took him out! Oh, look at that. The tiniest sliver of health. And I really wasn't sure if she was going to be able to do it. But there you go. So, I guess there was... it wasn't quite as easy as I expected. I think, as an afterthought now, Ribrienne, the bonus that she gave was probably not worth bringing. I probably should have brought Bergamo instead. 38 minutes is okay. Obviously nowhere near our best time, which I believe is with the Siblings Bond team. But yeah, not bad, not bad. So, let us go ahead and collect our rewards. And then we might as well do... I'm going to... For each of the stages, I'm going to complete the stage with the team, collect the rewards, and then use the tickets on the banner. So, I'm not going to go into huge detail with the banner every single time, but there are literally no units on this banner that I need. So, this guy I don't need, this guy I don't need, this guy I don't need, don't need, don't need, don't need, don't need. And I don't need the LR who is on here either. The only thing I really probably would want to get is him, because then when he gets his Easy A, I can at least have a second one at Super Attack 5 ready to go. But I guess these are pretty much going to be just barber food, any SSRs that we get. I guess the AGL God Goku I could use, because my Int God Goku has all of his paths open, but is only SA 7, and that's literally just from copies of him that I've pulled, and then 1 or 2 copies of the other types of God Goku after I'd rainbowed those ones. So, well, I guess there is, it's definitely not beyond the realms of possibility that the God Gokus could get easy A's at some point. So I guess if I do pull spare copies of the AGL one, I should probably keep them. But can we even get any SSRs? Because we're not looking good so far. Wow, okay, I see you, Goku Banner. One last one. I'm pretty sure from the original set of tickets that we got when this event first came out, I didn't pull very many SSRs either. And somehow I think the dynamic duo of Chaozu and Boo is probably not going to be the most exciting outcome here. But you never know. I've pulled good things off of weird animations before. But no, okay, cool. So no SSRs out of all 15 tickets, but there you go. So, well, there you go. We beat Universe Survival Saga. Like I say, let me know down below in the comments which one you would like to see next. And yeah, we will go through and get all 10 of these done on video. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.